All right, in the last lesson, we talked about the percent increase and a percent decrease. Well, in this lesson, we're going to continue to talk about some of the applications of percent. Now, and we touched on this last week, but the way that I like to solve percent problems is I like to write it up as a proportion, all right? And the proportion is I take the part divided by the whole is equal to the percent over 100. Okay, so make sure you copy this ratio or this proportion into your notes. Okay, make sure you do that so that you can refer back to that. All right, so here's how we do it. It says a real estate agent is paid a monthly salary of $900 plus commission. Now, commission is just simply a percent of total sales. Last month, he sold one condominium for $65,000, earning a 4% commission. So here's what we need to figure out what his commission was. How much was his commission? Well, okay, so how much, that's the part. The commission is the part. So the total sales or the whole sales was the whole. So we're going to say X over $65,000 is equal to 4, and it's 4%. So 4 over 100. That 100 is always going to be there. Okay, so now remember, when we solve a proportion, we just cross multiply. So we have 100 times X, okay, do this, 100 times X, and 4 is equal to 4 times $65,000, okay, all right, so it's important to remember that we're talking about dollars here, so put your dollar sign and all that stuff, okay, so 4 times 65,000, I don't know what that is, 4 times 65,000 is 260,000. All right. So we still have the 100x, 265,000. All right. Let me double check. Nope, not 265, just 260,000. 260,000. Okay, and then we divide by 100. All right, divide by 100. Remember, if we divide by 100, all we have to do is move our decimal point 2 times. Okay, or you can use a calculator. Okay, but this takes away the last 2 zeros here. Okay, just 260,000 divided by 100 is 2,600. Which that's what I have here. Ignore this. Okay, 2,600. So what does that tell us? Well, that tells us that his commission on that condominium, on that one sale, is $2,600. All right. Now, what was his total pay last month? Well, what is his total pay? He's paid a monthly salary of $900 plus the commission. So we have salary plus the commission, okay? And when we do that, salary is $900 plus $2,600. When we add that together, 0, 0, 15, carry the 1. So last month, he would have made $3,500. All right. Now, if a sales tax rate is 6.75%, how much tax would Adrian pay if he bought 2 CDs? He bought 2 CDs at $16.99 each and 1 DVD for $36.99. So remember, this tax is on the total amount, okay? On the total dollar amount. All right, so 2 CDs. So we're going to say 2 times 16.99. Okay. 2 times 16.99 is $33.98. Okay, that's how much you paid for the CDs. Plus, he bought one DVD for $36.29. So his total purchase is, and I'm just going to use my calculator, $33.98 plus 36.29 is $70.27. Okay, so the total amount that he's paying taxes on is $70.27, if I remember correctly. Yes. Okay, so now we set up a ratio. Okay, part divided by whole is equal to percent over 100. Okay, so when we do that, the part is that's the tax. Okay, so our tax. Actually, I'm just going to leave it as T for tax. Okay, T over the whole. This is the total. $70.27 is equal to. I'm going to do that. Is equal to. Okay, so what is our percent? 6.75. Okay, and because we don't have to. Okay, this thing is giving me problems. All right, there we go. All right, so this is 6.75 over 100. All right, so cross multiply, so we end up with 100t is equal to 6.75 times $70.27. So when we multiply 6.75 times $70.27. All right, so we end up with 100t is equal to 474.3225. 474.3225. All right, and divide by 100. All right, so when we divide by 100, we move our decimal point 2 times, okay, or just use a calculator. So we divide by 100, and it's 4 points, so t is equal to 4.743225. Now, if you put this number right here down, just like this for an answer, it's going to be incorrect because we're talking about money. And so when we're talking about money, we have to round off to 2 decimal places. Okay. And so we look at the 4, look at the 3, and our tax is going to be, put a dollar sign, $4.74. So our tax is $4.74. So this is asking us how much tax would Adrian pay if he bought. So he paid $4.74. Okay. All right. And then if we wanted to find the total amount, we would just add that to. So we would come over here to the tax and put $4.74. $1.74, and add them, and that's a 1, carry the 1, 2, 9, okay, carry the 1, 5, so his total price would come to $75.01. All right, and the last problem, Anna earns $1,500 monthly. Of that, $114.75 is withheld for Social Security and Medicare. What percent of Anna's earnings are withheld for Social Security and Medicare? Well, there again, now we're given the total amount and we're given the part, okay? That's the part. So remember we go part divided by whole is equal to percent over 100, okay? So when we do that, the part is 114.75 over the original amount, which is $1,500, is equal to, we're looking for the percent, okay? So the percent over 100. Okay, and I'm going to say use this percent as our x, okay? So I'm going to say cross multiply, so that's 1,500 times x is equal to 114.75 times 100, okay? So that's 1,500 x is equal to 114.75 times 100 is 11,475, which we could have just done that in our head by moving our decimal point 2 times, okay? And then we're going to divide that amount by 1,500, all right? So divide that by 1,500, and so that says this cancels x, that cancels out. So x, or our percent, is 7.65%. Okay. All right. So that does it for that. Make sure you copy that ratio or that proportion down of part divided by whole is equal to percent over 100, and make sure you ask me any questions if you have any questions. We'll talk to you all next time.